Mandei o convite aí. Tem que se preparar do ator. Eu vou gravar aqui, viu, pá? Ah, tô no jeito, menino. Tá esperando o que aí? Ai, ai. Banheiro. Tá, veja.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Hello Peter and hello to everyone watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements. He's having a shot! There it is!
Vai se concentra aí, Raul.
Names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Jubilo Iwata are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Here's found Messi! And here's Neymar, produces a cross. Cannavaro gets it away. And it's Aguero. Palmeiras leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's been played through. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Jubilo Iwata clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Serginho. Serginho venturing down the left. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Mateus. Serginho picks it up. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Aguero. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Picked out brilliantly. It's Aguero!
Eita, não vai jogar não?
There! Again, in a
Não.
choice, and they are soaring.
Se eu meter 10-0 aqui, não tem graça
Delicious
nenhuma.
goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Palmeiras find a position of real Shevchenko!
Só o Becker que eu tenho
Always
devido
going
pra
over
pagar.
the top.
É pra onde? Ninguém pede nada mais.
Tem que vir pra mim. Ei,
Pois é, a gente sabe onde isso é.
eu vou gravar com vocês e não vai ser.
Que louco, que de
This is
presente.
Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through.
Ele bebê, que ele é bebê ainda.
Not the most convincing of passes. Mateus can see things others simply cannot.
Tá bom? Tá bom? Ele vira o time história.
Baresi was in no mood for any of that. Nicely intercepted.
Aquele cuscuzinho.
Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Shifted it to the flank. Serginho's header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Agora.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Royce. He's a sharp little ball here.
São bichos não.
Gerard.
E vai.
Royce.
Tá bom?
And it's Serginho.
Não, mas o arroz já tá ficando pronto. Aí eu
Serginho
só
will
tinha
not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Palmeiras looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now there's a fine ball. Azar. Rui Costa. Rui Costa. The message is clear. None shall pass. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot!
Palmeiras have turned up with a human blockade. This is tough.
It's Aguero!
Ah, não, tá moleque. Aí o Beck tá jogando, né?
That he takes home the match ball. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Aguero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just...
Shevchenko! Van Dijk cuts it out. Lovely pass, but... And he shoots! He's got a goal!
É bem, claro que ele não faz nada.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Jubilo Iwata still making... Has he reached half-time?
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Tem uns áudios que mandou logo mais cedo, roubando, não sei o quê.
Free after a terrific 45 minutes.
Esse aqui já acabou pra ti.
Like this, you would think that should be enough.
Quantos? Tá bom. Essa aqui já acabou. Quer que tá pra começar a outra? Ficou só 4-1. Quer?
So into the second half.
Dê a chance. Não quis.
Somewhat off target. And it's Azar. Now it's Neymar. Rui Costa. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Rui Costa. And it's Azar. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Quem fez? Não, esse grande jogou.
Azar.
Na última vez estava bom.
Can he get it through?
É grande esse
Tries
doce,
to
é
play
um
it through.
doce goiaba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, super find. Rui Costa. Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Serginho's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Esse cara vai começar da reunião lá ontem. Mas não, eu sabia.
Mateus. Neymar. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Neymar. Messi set up one goal so far. Can he finish? Oh, that is a for a shot! And no mistake. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's found a way through. Rodri deals with that comfortably. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Se falar pro cabo logo, porque...
fala logo, eu tô pichando, mas vai pra cá. Você vai pra tal lugar, aí você todo aí lá.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice looking ball.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
This is Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Rui Costa. Well, that's well seen too. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That has been cut short. Looking for the run.
Nossa, isso daqui.
Rui
Que
Costa.
precisa trabalhar para poder
4
subir.
mil pontos, o cara não sai.
Gets across
Vai
to
inteiro a primeira vez,
intercept
ó.
that.
Cara,
Neymar.
não,
Baresi kept
não é
aware.
rico, não tem
And
erro.
it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard going forward. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality.
Sabe que precisa trabalhar, não é para trabalhar. Só que o cara parasse no máximo, mas precisasse mais trabalhar.
Se o cara sair, o centro vai ter que trabalhar em outro lugar.
Pois é.
Vai correr atrás. É melhor ficar quieto, não tá? Não ficar quieto.
Parecia que era um serviço bom, que pagava bem.
Tem que sair tem que cuidar. Não é zoado lá, tá? Mas não vão levar não, mas domingo eles vão. Amanhã eles vão pra lá pra olhar os carros.
Que olha cá.
Vou todo um grupo vai lá.
Amanhã é para pegar os carros, tá lá.
É pra pegar, né?
É.
Domingo.
O pessoal que ia todo dia, os que ia sábado para poder arrumar o carro. É eles que não tiram os carros do lugar.
Mas no interior, vai lá.
É. Os carros ficam esse, mas para onde?
Os que vão ao mesmo, que moram aqui no
Os
caso
vão aqui é domingo. É
Vai
domingo. Tava de moto B esse dia e tal. Só falta de moto B, eu vi direto na rua.
É?
O James. Se venderam 10 comidas daquelas.
Vou deixar lá, daqui a dia manda a galera deixar.
Não, 10 comidas não tem como deixar não. É o carro grande que vem buscar.
Já tá fazendo barato, ó. Pois é, vai sobrar a rota do zero. Que ideal é que vai fazer a rota do zero agora. Vai sobrar outra reserva.
Um dia do Zé.
Vamos no Kombi, né? Aquela rota.
Não tem de conta.
Tá pedindo buraco, eu já fiz esse final assim. Tem que ficar lá também. Como eu não tiver para ir ver se eu fiz.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. This is Aguero. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there really, there were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Royce! It's bounced back off the post. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess, worth a try.
Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Sim, mas com esse movimento todo aí, você acha que ele não vai perder ninguém? Quer ser sabedor de tudo.
That is good strength. Batistuta is onto this. Oh, he's played it in low. Brilliantly cut out. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And this is Batistuta. Aguero.
E Mikael
Tries to play it through. They changed the score. 0-0 it remains. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's Aguero!
E ele tem aquela rota ali.
Full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Poorly directed kick for the keeper. He's given it away. Aguero.
Sai, não consegue nada.
Aguero!
Tá só às 6 horas pra pegar o ônibus.
Just on target.
Yeah, certainly could have been
Ele ia pagar
something
só
so much more.
R$200 pra um a mais. Paga. Não, gente. Correndo por mim tudo que for. Tudo de ganhar adicional tudo. Ganhar não, é por obrigação pagar.
Looking for the run.
Aí eu
Batistuta.
correndo pro Leonardo. Tudo que for que ficaram fazendo essa roda ali. Ela passou quase tempo fazendo ela. A dona Ronaldo fez por. Mas quem passou muito por ele lá meio.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's found a way past. And Shevchenko!
Eu vou passar a semana lá com ele. A primeira semana na outra. É 20 semanas, sim. Eu vou dizer pra ele. Uma roda. Esse cara do negócio aqui.
Você nem trabalhou hoje lá, não?
Pô, eu tô de jogo aí, tô. Vai fazer favor pra mim. Nossa, pega. Não vem pra lá até arrumar isso. Vou fazer só 15 dias, né? Só 15 dias, 15 dias. Nada arruma não, é 15 dias. A rota não é curtinha, né?
That's Rui Costa. Passing nice and... Mbappe! Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Azar.
Falta uma sorteio daquele do nojento que o James faz.
Aguero. Quality ball.
Não dá 500 metros.
15 minutes till half-time. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Palmeiras ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got Mbappe. Great chance! And again he is at his elastic best.
Mbappe really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Jubilo Iwata with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, super find. Mbappe! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Jubilo Iwata clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rui Costa. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Neymar. Foot in. Royce. Neymar. It's played through for him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in the second half.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Palmeiras up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Palmeiras are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way.
Palmeiras definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And Royce! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Serginho. Tries one from range.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mateus, now trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's in a great position here. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Oh, that's ambitious. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
É bom, tá num lugar
Oh, that
confortável, né?
one's
Agora,
done no
bom.
damage in the end. Well, he's... Oh, no, this does not look good.
O best, no inverno, no Pinho tem goteiro, não tem nada, e tem banheiro, tem tudo. Internet, tá doido.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Tem tudo.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And here's Mbappe. Mateus does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Palmeiras leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost
Perdi
personal.
meio
And it had
até
to be.
4 horas, pegar um passageiro lá na vez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed
Esse também,
approach.
acaba.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mas de longe eu poder fazer corrida de.
Now it's Mbappe. Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Royce. Now this could be a chance. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Acaba. Roda demais.
Cannavaro.
Fazer BR aplicativo, duas corridas.
It's a threatening
Já
ball.
não.
That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Aguero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri cuts it out. Batistuta. Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tem um aplicativo que não tá rodando muito, cara, ver como tá rodando muito esse cara.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Gerrard gets a good foot in there. Neymar. Now this could be a chance. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Spread to the right. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball.
Palmeiras really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Royce. Passing is crisp and sharp. Romero is flagged offside. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And this is Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back. Neymar. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten.
E aí, Ralf, não tá jogando não. Oxe, meu tô demais na ataca, menino. E porque tu não fez uma cagada? Tá bom, pô, agora tu tá pegando pra lá de bosta. Agora eu tô. A primeira eu tava concentrado, só do segundo tempo que eu não tava. Mas demeti 4, se não me engano. Bora. Tu é fraco, ó. Tá certo? Pera aí. O que tem pra fazer uma macarronada aí? O que tem aí? Pra fazer uma macarronada aí, o que tem aí? Tem preço, mano. Aqui. Pela vez um milho de tomate, não dá pra cá. Não dá pra fazer. Acho que vai fazer lá, pega, a gente já vai comprar as coisas assim. Faz. Como é? Ei, se tu não sabe, eu tô tá 2-0 já. Não, ganha o jogo, você tá perdendo. É chorão tu, ó. Eu vou meter ataque agora. Vou meter ataque, eu vou te meter ataque. Flagar assim, besta. Sei que gol chorando, golaço que eu fiz aí. Ele é fraco. Ih, Ralfão fraco.
Yeah, mamãe.
Te falei. Tu é teimoso.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really
Voltei, viu?
looking forward to this now.
Concentradíssimo aqui agora.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. And one more try! It's there!
Vacileia. Fez gosto de feito nenhum gol não ainda.
At his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement.
Ah,
Some
foi pra
players
casa
have
dele.
that natural ability to be in the right place at the
Vai
right
dar
time.
graça,
We've
vai.
just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first
Ih, se eu
significant
passo aí,
moment,
tchau,
and
viu?
it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gerrard calmly anticipates. Looking for
Vacila
the run.
não.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Batistuta. It's run loose here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his
Tá pra
man.
onde, mim?
Royce. Royce!
Se vai se
And
acostumar.
for sure, that was not one of his
É,
best.
daí foi porque foi com esse cara aí. Se eu pegar um com a
a
Agüero daí e o Batistuta, tu vai ver se não acerta.
Gives it back. Royce. could
Ah, deixa
drive
eu vir
it
mesmo,
home.
né?
And Royce!
Mais ruim de
Oh,
pancada.
he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's
Ah.
surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Mostra a
Well, they
raja.
got it back in a hurry. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Batistuta. He's looking wide. He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Tá, eu tô chutando, não é com os cabos aqui chutando não, meu. Não fala isso quando eu...
Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
You
Vou
can
virar esse
never
jogo
be
de primeiro
too
tempo
safe
ainda.
with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Vai acabar assim aqui, ó.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard, Royce. And here's Aguero. Aguero! Oh, off the bar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Palmeiras are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Pega.
And Royce! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish
Falei,
on
rapaz.
true class.
Vou virar o jogo, vou virar o jogo.
All square.
Primeiro tempo ainda, vou botar 3-1. Aí no segundo eu faço mais 2, fica 5-1.
Fabulous, all his own doing. So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every
Não
week.
vou ficar
Peter.
caladinho não, se ficar assim time do Zio é que eu vou pra cima mesmo, eu, viu?
Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Ou então faz, pô, você tá errando por ver esse gol aí.
Corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. Over to the right flank. Mateus.
Ah,
Matheus,
Matheus,
that's a
um
fine
passe desse
interception.
vai sair.
Neymar. A probing pass. Could be danger here. Ball's gone out of play. Ball's out once more. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Romero cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Royce. Batistuta, here's onto this. Hazard wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. And the counter is on. And it's Serginho. Oh, what a ball! Jubilo Iwata are looking to break at pace. He's got away, plays it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's it, 45 minutes up.
So it's all square. Either
side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Well, I think Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've
eu tô com raiva de tu que fala besteira demais, moço.
both sides really ought to be
Tô de boa, que tá nem lembrando de videogame mandando mensagem. Eu já de peia.
Toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back on the way then.
Palmeiras are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Baresi, this is a promising build-up. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alto juizão aí, filho.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he...
Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Nem sabe fazer gol não, tu.
Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray
Você
offside.
pega ali tem um erro não, tu sabe.
So, third corner of the game. Cannavaro can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's found a way through. Now it's Gerrard. Hazard. 60 minutes played. And Royce! They want to be quick to recover this.
É goleirão que salva esse feio, ó. Goleirão bom, tu.
Rodri pinches it off him. Mateus! Terrific from Mateus! A finish right from
Marcando pressão, já quer sair tocando, ó. É doido, Miguel. É doido.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop.
Agora aqui tu tá lascado agora, vou tu pegar essa bola de meio de mim.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they clean up, or even better, can they get another?
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Mateus. And it's Neymar.
É outro gol.
Neymar! What about that one?
Rapaz, jogada ensaiada, meu amigo.
Highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw.
Shot a goal! And it's there!
Tô achando que tem alguém te atrapalhando aí, eu tô achando.
Three. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Ele cantou agora, não sabia não.
Palmeiras, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's made its way to him. Jubilo Iwata have a free kick. Messi ready to try one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi! Always going over the top.
E o chefe tem que pegar tudo isso fora. Estou fit.
Falei que ia fazer 5, né, Ralf? Se não fizer 5, eu não...
That looks a decent ball. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
É só espera aqui na manha.
They've got a corner here.
Falei que ia fazer 5, não foi nessa? Uma 4-2, uma 5-1 e uma 1-0.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Messi's cross. Impressive jump.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Mateus.
Não passa uma bola dessa. Ei.
Good looking ball. Serginho. Neymar tries to pass it through. Royce. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And it's Royce. Neymar has it in a wide position. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Royce goes short. Jubilo Iwata are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. And that's played in low. Now there's a... He's had a shot! And it's in! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And now he has two. So could they be onto something here? Cannavaro cuts it out. 5 minutes to add. Looking to play him in. Shoots! And that's a good finish. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really cool one to give away. Yes,
the movement was very good,
but the defence made it way too easy.
Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Palmeiras, visibly comfortable, takes a shot! That's another chance! And there's a goal!
Okay.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
From such an early age, Peter, it almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Still behind. Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that
ainda bem que tá sendo gravado, né? Pra não acabar falar abertura depois.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Ralf.
Palmeiras
Foca aí, moço, fala alguma coisa aí. Tava tão saliente de manhã. O quê? Hoje tá ruim de aproveitamento, eu dei 9, tô com 70%. Tá com 30. É doido, moço. Vai caprichar, é? Eu também vou caprichar. Não tô caprichando não, tô batendo de todo jeito. Essa aqui vai dar roxo ou não? Essa aqui, rapaz, só que você vê que não vai nem chegar em lugar nenhum, tu. Peraí, mano. Pisar o pé, viu? Essas três nem eu pisei o pé, não. A primeira eu só joguei o primeiro tempo, aí fica com essa maldição aqui. É o segundo jogo todinho que vai ser maldição. E agora essa daqui eu joguei e pisei o pé não, mas essa aqui vai ser pisada.
A picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Rodri must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Great vision. And this is Royce.
Ah.
Nicely shaped ball.
Essa bola aí não, rapaz, tem que inventar tudo.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Tá nervoso, é, menino? Quando eu chegar lá é gol.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think He terrorizes Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful...
Big chance! Goal! Palmeiras!
Rapaz, tu olha que se aberta. Olha,
And we
o cara não pode.
have
Olha a jogada todinha. Não pode falar que eu tô cagado, não. A jogada que eu fiz aí, moço.
unstoppable. Just
Mascado não, chapada de qualidade aí. Mascada, na medida aí, ó. A jogada todinha aí, ó. Ó. Tem que ter isso aí, controle de bola, menino, ó. Ó. Eu te falei que não chegava fácil.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ah, agora eu entreguei o gol mesmo, aí vacilei. Ah, pá, puxa o goleiro. Eu não vou mais puxar o goleiro, não, certo, nojento.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're...
Oh, good effort!
Nossa, desgraça, é um gol desse.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Aguero. And Royce!
Olha, jogou demais eu, moço.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Pá, o fio gol era um tanto psicológico aí a milhão.
Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Now that looks a decent ball, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. 15 minutes till half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Royce. Mateus. Serginho. Royce. Tries a shot! Magnificent from Mateus!
Não vou brinco não, é erro. Tô tocando a bola, tá dando espaço, e eu vou tocando pra um lado e outro, cadenciando o jogo. Tô cagado, né? Isso é cagado, não sei o que se chama. Da agora eu tava só errando, tava falando que eu tava...
Palmeiras leading now. And it's Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Já pega a bola e perde a bola bem aí.
Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Esse aqui vai sair em 5, viu esse daqui?
Aguero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's a promising position. That's foul.
Claro, aí, driblei, acaba fazendo só tapé. Hã?
Mateus.
Vai me dar gol?
He's picked his way through.
É, acho bom quando tá animado assim.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Tu tá com medo de chutar a bola, tu. Foi tocar. Eu já sabia já que ia tocar.
That
Tu é
was a very
ator.
watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Coisa errada.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Já bem que tu mexe tanto aí, eu até vi o que você não tá pensando.
Leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Foi doido. Cagada no time dele todinho.
So right back into the action. Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it out wide. Azar. And it's Azar. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Royce. Rui Costa. Looking for the run. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Jubilu Iwata clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Threads one in. Royce. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Romero. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Neymar, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Well, the pass... Shot, surely! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught.
Eu defendi, é
Trying to
diferente.
spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tá impedido aí, isso aí tá impedido.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Hã? Ia pegar, eu peguei o outro mais perto, eu não ia pegar.
And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
Vamos matar esse jogo logo, né, Ralf?
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a
Vou matar o jogo logo. Tá um jogo perigoso.
spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that
O
is
jogo
that.
não tá saindo muito bem nele não, nessa
Now it's
partida.
Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ixi,
Oh,
mas
that's
tirou
nice.
três da lapada que a gente ali.
Pass.
Debatido no gol.
The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Mateus. And here's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his
Ele
man.
conseguiu parar na tabela aqui comigo.
He's found a way through.
keep calm and
Tá sabendo que isso aqui pra mim é uma
That's the
derrota, né?
job in a
Perde 2 a 1
nutshell
só.
now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then
Também meu
again,
Agüero não tá
he
acertando
was being
nada.
very closely marshalled.
Ó, o meio de campo começou a errar.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, some astute
Sehr nice.
defending there. Pass somewhat off target. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Botei a zaga toda, né?
Messi.
Pegou o gol agora, pegou o gol agora.
Really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Agora pegou o gol, meu filho.
And this is Batistuta.
Falei que
Pretty
pegou o gol.
robust defending.
É
That's a
molecagem.
foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red?
Huh?
It is red. He does seem to be
Era
in
tudo gol
considerable
mesmo.
discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Well, no question, Jim. The referee
Agora
has
tô com
seen that
moleque
as
aí,
a
ó.
professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Mateus is behind. Mateus! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed
Agora
with
foi
himself, Peter, but he
covarde.
hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Aguero. Oh, this is a great chance! Oh, good finish.
E amanhã é sábado, hein?
And they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next. And we're
Ei,
done.
eu não vou ter dó de ti não, ei. Tô falando de besteira.
Moments of collective uplift.
Já começa amanhã falando besteira.
Efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Pois acerta, mas até o que tá errando. Eu vou fazer o quê?
And there is very little room for argument.
Ó, de tudo aqui eu sou melhor do que tu, ó. Passe, bola, interceptação, drible, chute no gol, tudo. Ai, não tá. Tá ruim. E aí, Ralfão? Não jogar lá. Não, deixa eu pegar do lado então. Tirar o menino Ney, que ele tá muito terrível. Aí também não dá.
Aí também vocês pegam as coisas daqui, só deixa aí.
Não adianta querer se interter com o Beck aí não, não vai ter conversa não tem dó não. Eu queria saber o que passa na sua cabeça na hora dessa. Tá. Tu vai estar com uns 10 já. Moço, tu não consegue dificultar nada aí, Ralf, tu? Tenta dificultar alguma coisa aí, que tá muito fácil, pô. Não, porque eu ia ganhar, esse eu sabia que ia ganhar, não tem mais com essa facilidade aqui. O negócio ficou ruim pra ti, que eu mudei meu time aí agora, ó. Tá aqui aí agora é perigoso. Mas é muita taca, viu, com um cabo só. Só que é bom pra ti, tu, quando tu pegar esse moleque que vai estar atacando eles, tá doidado.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match
must
that
be
will
really-
really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
Tá no
I'm ready
jeito
to see
aí?
what unfolds in this one now.
Acha aí, ouça
The
alguma
stage
coisa
is
aí.
set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s. Aguero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vamos ter chapada aí, né? Não?
Anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Royce with the short one.
Ele foi.
Jubilo Iwata have the chance to go the other way. Baresi cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Ei, remeteu um golaço daí, rapaz. Escapou fedendo agora.
And the whistle's gone.
Ia cruzar, ia.
Offside.
Um Agüero logo ele cruza essa bola. Nem gol de cruzamento não fazendo eu.
Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Romero cuts it out. Now it's Aguero. Royce. And that has been cut short. Neither side yet able to find the net. That is good strength. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Aguero. Diaz. Aguero. Rui Costa.
Isso aqui tá jogando certinho tu, ó.
Mateus. Threads one
Pegou
in.
gol.
Out towards the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. He's going for goal!
Escapou.
Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Quem falou?
Royce. No, he's not getting his way this time.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Yamal makes a dash for it. Royce, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Knocks it into space. And he's got the beating of his man. And Shevchenko! It's in! One sweet move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Diaz. Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Diaz.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There's the shot!
Rapaz!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Finalmente essa aqui tá dando dificuldade.
Happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalize on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game. He's had a shot! Goal! That is remarkable!
Aí pra segurar na jogada do escanteio aí.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have
É
guessed
porque tu não aguenta a pressão, Ralf, tu. Ó, se fizer 3 gols, eu sei que eu vou virar o jogo.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gerrard. And it's Serginho. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Aguero.
Olha, eu tô vacilando demais, moço. Não tô goleando mais.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Royce. Oh, that is a nice touch. And for the first half...
Vixe, tem empate. Rapaz.
To separate the two teams at half time, they've both given it a
Ó, como é que a gente massacra aí tudo, ó.
Into the break, all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going.
Vou te falar uma coisa, bicho. Quando tu pegar uns carinhas assim abaixo do meu nível, tu vai golear, ó. Tu vai sentir a diferença, pá. As aulas que o Raul me deu foi muito boa. Ah, visão aí não.
Palmeiras have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it.
Já que você jogada velha doida tu e
and eventually you'll get your break.
What a throw in. And it's Royce. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Baresi. And it's Royce.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Diaz!
Ué, esse goleiro ele pega a bola.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Não, aí entregar o rito aí.
That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Yamal. Now Romero. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Gerrard, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Vantagem desse juiz aí agora.
Onto this. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it
Rapaz, gordinho, foi a hora que eu bater esse menino aqui, ó.
Won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? That looks a good
Ele é
ball
saliente,
through.
ele.
Can he finish?
Faz hora.
Mateus.
Se tu voltar a live todinho aí, tu vai ver mais tarde de todo jeito.
Nicely spread. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Royce. And he skips past his man. And he's found a way past. Decent chance!
É só gol assim, gordinho. O negócio nem foi na trave.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just
O homem não tem controle não, ele joga
wave after wave.
avexado, aí já joga avexado assim, meu amigo. Tchau.
At least one of them count.
Gordinho, hoje manhã mandou mensagem, foi
Always got
cedo.
a side of goal. Big chance.
Dizendo que eu ia de taca. Eu já tá falando comigo, será?
Russ. Now it's Yamal. That's good running with the ball. Played out wide. Mateus. Shot could be on. Diaz. And a chance! Goal! Palmeiras!
Que foi o gol feio, hein? Golaço esse daí.
The game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Rapaz, não brinco não, eu.
And now he has two. So
É isso aí que eu tô te falando, pô. Tem que pegar armamento no jogo. Só quer ficar indo aí, ó. X. Aí, ó, o quadradão vai dele aí. Faz mais aí. Agarro mesmo. Aí eu defendo mesmo.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back.
Rapaz, Gordinho, deu... agora sim eu me animei, Gordinho. O homem agora deu um sorriso.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter.
Hey,
Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, there's no doubt that
Esse jogo aqui, Gordinho, é que ele tá mais me dando dificuldade.
The energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ah.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Real chance! Oh, that could be.
Rapaz, era pra ser a falta, pensei que ele deram a falta aí. Esse vagabundo. Só taca, ó. Foi falta bem, ele não deu, aí o pã. Gordinho, que esse homem já apanhou hoje. Não é brincadeira. Aquela hora que eu piso o pé, Gordinho, eu meto o gol. Olha, o jogo dele é daí, desesperado. Aí, ó. Cadeceu bem o jogo, toca a bola.
Palmeiras have their lead.
Oh, ei, mas se passa. Ó, ele está fazendo um autoblock.
Foot in.
O homem não...
And here's Mbappe.
É minha aí.
Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's a promising position.
Escapou-me.
Oh, what a mistake! Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Neymar.
Vacilar que não, vacilar que lá queria fazer gol.
Now takes a shot. Kylian Mbappe, you just cannot stop him. About as
Aí eu fui sair dos com gol, do Vasco gol.
We thought they were done, but never say never.
E o cara que pega um cabo e faz um gol daí, massacra.
And Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Apesar de empatar um, não tem pra cima não, ó. Acabou ainda não, tem 4 minutos.
Time added on
4
minutes. Azar. Messi.
They've got to be
Quer
quick
empatar
moving this
um,
forward.
Gordinho, mas não vai empatar não.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
É, deu sorte. Empatou um aí, com muita...
A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Diaz on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
O que foi, Alf?
What are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Pois é, e essa aqui eu joguei abaixo da média, essa.
Despite it being anticlimactic.
Rapaz, ontem não empatou nenhum, hoje empatou um, bicho. Hoje deu uma melhoradinha, Ralf. O desencanto, né? Tá vendo? Por agora tá pegado, tá dizer que vai chorar aí não. Ralfão, tá animado agora, Ralf? Se tu empatar uma partida, tá bem, tá sem lógico. Tá só perdendo. Que jeito, moço! Ah, meu Deus do céu, tô te falando, meu amigo. Tu não, eu vi te goleando faz dia, tu não tá percebendo não. É fraco, já te falei já. Isso aqui eu não te... Isso aqui eu vou pisar o pé. O Gordinho entrou. Ele tava jogando hoje, ele de tarde, eu acho. Ele mandou uma foto no grupo. Opa, se não dá pra tá saindo, não tem nada aí.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is.
Aí, Gordinho, tá treinando que o negócio aqui tá difícil.
Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Aguero!
Oi?
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Ah, vamos compartilhar a tela? Peraí. Apareceu aqui não, apareceu aqui. Tipo...
And here's Diaz. Good chance here. Aguero! He just does goals!
Well, this is already looking
Rapaz,
rather
deixa ele ver o replay aí, Ralf. Deixa o Gordinho ver o replay.
His caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish. It could be a very long match.
Ei, Gordinho, manda só pra ele. Eles não... Aí tá deixando eu ficar com a bola, Gordinho, que tá, ó. Ó, vai achar na zaga, aí, vocês pegam. Tá vendo, Gordinho? Ó. Ele sabe, ele não é doido.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Vai o quê, Raul?
Mbappe!
Oh.
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated.
Eu vou fazer mais, se ficar com a zaga parada daquele jeito ali. Vai se lascar, que eu vou fazer mais.
Royce attempts a clearance. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Palmeiras leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Oi, vacilando.
Somewhat off target. Serginho. And here's the chance to counter. Royce. He's got away.
Aí é falta. E é gol aí, tá ligado, né?
A foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Aguero is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Eu fiz nele assim, Gordinho. A pessoa que bateu, sair tocando.
That looks a decent chance.
Rapaz, pega um gol aí besta desse, eu fico puto, ó.
And once more we are all square. You score.
Empata, velho.
Well,
Zagueiro
going
vacilou.
behind has simply triggered a collective determination
Tá
to
bom,
hit back,
só me irritou
and they
agora.
merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the
meu
runs,
doido.
and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's Gerrard!
Oxe, tô entregando não, foi o que fiz.
And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost
Ele quer tirar a bola é assim, no X.
The keeper who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
É minha, essa bola é minha.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Eita.
Messi. To Rui Costa. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. There's the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Alexander-Arnold really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. Royce. Now it's Diaz. Diaz going forward.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's
Ei,
Aguero.
juiz.
15 minutes till half-time. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely feet. Oh, it's played into the area. Palmeiras have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And here's Messi. Neymar. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Aguero. Yamal. And it's Aguero. Now it's Royce. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish.
Rapaz, ele tá deixando eu vir com a bola, fazer o que eu
And
quero.
look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Deixar, meu, não vou acelerar o jogo mais igual à toa, não, eu.
Palmeiras now in a position far
Ih,
more
Matheus pode pegar o
desirable.
gol ainda.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish?
Ô, Ramos.
He's got a goal! A goal at a really telling moment.
Perdi a bola, vacilei.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Jubilo Iwata cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
And that signals the end of the first
Tá
period.
treinador, primeiro tempo, foi.
No, well, the pickings certainly have
Aí
been
deu
rich in
uma
this
melhorada,
first
Gordinho.
half.
Porque ele não
Well, it's
tá
been
nem
played at
pegando na
such a
bola.
frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Palmeiras leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
E empatou direto pra casa.
He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold, that's a good ball. Hazard, and the shot!
Rapaz, moço.
He is just a joy!
Hoje tá empate, a besta. Eu vou virar esse.
Of the highest order. Again, we are level.
Por
What a
perdido, vai.
contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Good defending
Sleep,
there.
vai aí, vai,
Slam
vai.
the door in the
Vai pegar o
faces of the
teu aqui,
opposition. Forward it goes. Mateus. Shot could be. It's Aguero!
Olha, rapaz, falta só força, Gordinho.
Denied brilliantly.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No, that's been intercepted.
Não.
And it's great chance. A lot of chance, surely. Well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty
Animado,
of
Alf. Tu
finish.
se animou
Well,
agora?
from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two.
Voltou ao normal aí, se animou tu?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager
Não,
will
se
be
animou,
absolutely
tava
thrilled
desanimado
to
tu,
see his
moço.
team clicking in every department.
And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Serginho's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's having a pop.
E Gordinho, ó, Gordinho, o que eu vou te falar? Eu vou fazer 6 aqui,
Is
6-3.
offering a right smile there.
Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Opts to Aguero! And he hits the net.
Ei, Gordinho, ele pensa... Gordinho, ele pensa que eu vou e eu volto.
Yeah, they say that fortune favors the brave, and we've
Eu
just
falei que
seen
vai
an
ser,
example.
Gordinho, foi?
This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head.
It's Neymar! It's a
Rapaz,
goal!
agora ele acertou o chute agora ali, viu?
Back in front. And he stuck it away.
Ah, o homem agora se animou, Gordinho. Deu força
That's
pro
just a
homem.
fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Neymar, good driving run. Serginho's cross.
Eu sou endoidado, eu sou endoidado. Tá agoniado, ele quer ganhar um.
Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
Ah,
They want
that's
another
the
one and will seemingly
Futebol é
keep going
jogada,
until
toque
they
de
get it.
bola.
Rui Costa. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't
Agora,
take out
Marcos Rios, é hora de
that
resolver,
killer
meu
ball.
filho.
Diaz. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late...
Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. You give him an inch
Oh, moça,
and
que tô
he'll take
brincando
a mile.
demais.
Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical...
Royce! And it's in! Late drama!
Oxe, não é pra acertar não, é pra me errar, é?
One frantic ending. That is so good.
Outro empate,
Such
eu me
sharp skills.
me
And
decepcionei,
such a
ó.
delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff
Eu
that.
me
But not
decepcionei.
this far.
Empatei um com esse menino, dois com esse menino.
Palmeiras give themselves a chance of a
Se errar,
fairy tale finish. Chance for a shot.
Ah, não, vai deixar eu empatar o jogo mesmo.
And he has picked it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Jubilo Iwata have their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Deu 5 minutos, vai buscar o empate o
Jubilo
Palmeiras.
Iwata clearly now in lead preservation mode. Neymar. Now it's Hazard. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found it's Rui Costa!
Ai, goleiro.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Jubilo Iwata get their fourth corner. Messi plays it short. It's crossed into the middle. That has not gone well. He's having a shot!
É, ganhou um, hein? Você tem que ganhar nenhum. Hoje tu ganhou outro, melhorou bem, ó.
Palmeiras illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.
Quebrou o quê, menino?
Seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Rapaz, mas aqui tá aqui todos os lugares, tu imagina.
Palmeiras just may have felt a little extra pressure.
Rapaz, vamos. Quatro a 1? Que 4 a 1, menino? Ah, tá. Então bora. Hoje tu vai botar 5 agora, viu? Agora sim, me animei. Tá animado, moço. Tava triste demais. Não gosto de jogar tipo triste, não. Se tiver animado. Oi? Agora tem um filmezinho que acabar aqui, bicho. E aí, Ralf? E essa aqui? Me fala logo o resultado aí, vê se é doido mesmo.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Neymar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Yamal. In with the challenge.
Passa a bola dessa não passa por mim.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest. And yet, his
Bola dessa não
awareness
passa,
and
moço. Vai ver o gol já.
make him the perfect link-up man. He is
Me
the
concentrar aqui, Rafa.
creator-in-chief.
Cometer gol no primeiro tempo adoidado.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll... And straight into the wall. They want to be quick to recover this. In towards the back stick. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Now it's Diaz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
O time parece que...
Oh, that's a key interception. Aguero. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodri cuts out the pass. Rui Costa. Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Look at the space here. Nicely spread. Rodri. He's going for goal.
Quer fazer minha jogada, hein, bicho?
That was no routine save.
Rodri
Só tem que
actually
ter calma.
didn't do an
Pra fazer isso
awful lot wrong, to be honest.
tem que ter calma.
Jubilo Iwata with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's an early cross. Getting up there. Denied by an
Eu te falei, que precisa fazer gol, vou te ensinar como é que faz
Very,
gol.
very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Baresi gets over and intercepts.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ah, Luiz, hoje tirar a miséria.
Palmeiras still without a single shot on target. That's an imaginative pass.
Tá 4-1 pra mim, tá achando que ganha mais com um gol.
Mbappe! It's there!
Ele falou.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Searching pass he's played there.
Concentrar de novo, vamos concentrar de novo, viu?
Now it's Diaz.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Hit Rice!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a little off target. Mbappe. 30 minutes gone. Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Jubilo Iwata have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. He's having a pop! And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho has been caught there, it's a foul.
E aí, Rafa, quando chegar lá, Rafa, fazer o gol, tu sabe disso, né?
Jubilo Iwata definitely like they're pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Royce. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
Rapaz, moço, vai
Save
pegar.
by David Raya.
Eu vou buscar essa bola em goleiro, pô. Essa bola tava difícil.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Aguero. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
This is a promising build-up. Cannavaro cuts it out. No, it's come to nothing. Azar. And this is Neymar. Baresi. And it's Aguero. Royce. Royce running at top gear. It's Aguero! And it's in! Palmeiras are all square. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how
Tem
does he
não,
get
eu
the
sou
ball
calmo
to do
demais,
that?
viu? Faço minha jogada tudo
That is
certinho.
all they have time for.
E como não saiu o gol, não.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side
Claro,
yet
é isso que eu te falei.
impose themselves, and it's level pegging at
Olha,
half
3 chutes no gol. Tá, é ruim, todo. Derrei 2.
Palmeiras really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Tô cometendo o mesmo erro que tu tava cometendo tu.
Always goal. Tries a shot.
Entregando a bola.
Got a goal. Into the lead once more.
Peraí.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Jubilo Iwata with the lead. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Diaz. Nice interception. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Messi! It's loose now, they want to get it back.
Vai vacilando tu, ó.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Tá vacilando esse otário mesmo. Tem a chance de fazer o golzinho dele, que já sabe que ele não vai fazer gol.
Start of the second half. Diaz gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, quality save! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass.
Calma, Raul, calma que isso é patinho.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
E aí foi que esse menino fez essa formação dele.
Disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real
Ó,
step up in possession.
tá animado, né? Vou virar o jogo eu. 76.
And this is Aguero. Rui Costa. Good ball, good take.
Such good technique.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Diaz. Oh, super find. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Gerrard. Yamal. And that is expertly dealt with. Diaz. Diaz stood his ground. Diaz! Brilliant from Diaz! A finish right from the top draw. And they are right back within touch. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So could they be onto something here? Yamal receives it in a good position here. Very nicely done. He's got away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. And here's Yamal. Serginho calmly anticipates. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mateus. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shot a goal! Well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Palmeiras really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Meu jogador cansado, meu jogador tudo descansado, ó. É doido. Pagou não à toa. Se eu pegar o contra-ataque é gol, viu? Já avisando logo.
Messi is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! He went for the curler. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Pegando o ouro aí, ó.
That's been cut out, well played. Fabinho just eases him off the ball.
Aí, mas deu cagado, viu, Ninho?
Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed.
O game foi 4, papai.
And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Isso aqui eu brinquei demais, moço. Tudo está no
Has
finalzinho.
to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that.
Tá pegando as moedas direitinho pro Dandan aí, menino. Essas moedas aí. Já tava já, peguei pra aqui já. Ah, Ralf, hoje eu fiquei na vez lá no serviço. 11h30 até 4 horas pra poder sair, bicho, com um passageiro. Só ter paciência. Não, mas não recebi nenhuma não. Hoje não recebi ligação não. De noite lá no serviço. Amanhã é capaz que eu dar uma voltinha lá na rua de manhã. É a chance de tu buscar teu empate. Tá 4-2, né? Mas eu vou. Vamos jogar dois partidos, independente do resultado. Eu vou fazer 6, eu quero fazer 6-2.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Royce.
Such good technique.
Now it's Aguero. Great vision. Royce.
Ei, tem que aprender a tirar a bola no quadrado, Ralf. Tu tira a bola só no X ou no redondo.
Baresi gets across to intercept that.
Contra-ataque é quando a gente ganha a bola no ataque, que a gente faz daí.
Royce. And Royce! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just
Essa bola de sufoco aí é quadrado mesmo, né? Pode ser em contra-ataque se tu quiser. Porque tu vai usar contra-ataque quando tu roubar a bola. Então eu perder a bola lá.
And it's Royce. Royce.
É gol.
Royce!
Olha.
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Diaz. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? He might be in here! Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Serginho is there, and he can pick it up. Looking to play him in. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Yamal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Palmeiras have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eu vou fazer o gol. Tá errando, eu vou fazer. Se eu chegar lá, eu não erro, não.
Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Se tá errando, eu passo aqui agora.
Rodri kept aware, shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Royce. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Mbappe. Yamal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he get it through? Distributed tidily. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Baresi makes the interception. And it's Royce. This is a promising build-up. He has a look up. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Spread it left. Now it's Royce. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's gone for a throw-in. Well, that has not gone well. Royce. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk.
Rapaz, mas tá
Passes coming off in quick
corajoso.
succession here. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Chance!
Ó.
And it's a goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. A momentary lapse,
Se essa bola chegar bem,
mercilessly
aí deixa ele.
exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Jubilo Iwata have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Messi! Deftly away. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Palmeiras come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Diaz. That's good play. Yamal.
Quem faz uma não, Rizzo?
Renowned for his long-range shooting. Diaz. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rui Costa. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Unai Simon gets it away. Time and again they are repelled. It's a pretty loose pass. Royce. Gerrard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rui Costa. Palmeiras still this single goal behind. Mateus. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
É minha aí, tô concorrendo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi, he is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but it's Neymar! Nearly, but not quite.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Your impression so far, Jim?
Palmeiras are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Yamal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Yamal. And here's Neymar. And he's found a way past. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Yamal, he is onto this.
Palmeiras truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Raya getting this one
Pá, acabamos de fuder essa bola.
Palmeiras
vou te
really
falar.
might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He won't be happy with that one.
Não tá ganhando jogo de 1 a 0 não tá com diabo não.
That's a good run down the left. Mateus. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Serginho cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yamal.
Palmeiras seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go.
There's the shot! And that will be
4-3.
So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Deixa eu voltar com o meu time normal. O time aqui não tá normal não. Deixa eu botar aqui o Batistuta e o menino Ney, né, Ralf? Pronto, garoto. 5-3 que vai sair, Ralf. É só isso, não tem mais jeito, acabou, boa sorte. Beló, beló que tá para Fontenay, né? Era.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and
Focar
providing
nessa aqui,
analysis
tô
and
com a goleira essa
expert
daqui.
opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Aguero!
Rapaz, esse miséria pegou
And
essa bola.
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta!
O homem tá no gol no jogo agora. Tá, pegou um banquinho aí, mas agora.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar, and he plays one through. Mbappe!
Giro.
Mbappe finds himself offside. And smartly reclaimed. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Batistuta. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Aguero.
Ele tem marcação, me deu problema. Que ele tem.
Palmeiras are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gerrard. Now that's well seen too. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Mbappe! Gerrard. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Royce. Played out to the left flank. It's Aguero! Goal! Palmeiras! And Palmeiras score
Nossa,
first!
o gol foi top.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The
Huh?
joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week.
Essa aí
The
não pega ninguém
technical
pegar,
ability
essa bola
was
aí. Agora não é
superb,
ele.
and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Pegar.
Palmeiras are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Bate uma bola dessa daí,
It's
faço.
in. They're
Gol.
level in a
Sim.
trice.
Faço um gol bonito daquele ali, pega um gol feio daí,
simply
cara.
triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they...
Aguero! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Aguero. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Aguero. Oh, that's neat. Driving for... And Royce! Spectacular from Royce! He's
Que dá carrinho vazio aí, tu, ó. Dá beijo.
Peach. And
Ó.
again they hit the front.
Aí o carrinho ficou vazio, o meião aí, pra mim fazer o golaço.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Palmeiras.
Agora não vou pegar mais gol besta aqui, não, ó. Muito.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Messi. Royce. Oh, some astute defending there. Looking for options for movement. And he's lost his man here. And it's been hooked away.
E pênalti essa bola.
There will be a throw-in. And here's Neymar. Cleared away. Aguero, never out of the action for very long. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great vision. Rodri gets over and intercepts. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. Neymar! Neymar! What
Aí, ó, é a hora do drible, viu? O drible que eu dei aí, tirei o cara de boa.
of true class. They are purring, truly
Rapaz, ó.
purring.
Neymar fez o que quis aí, ó.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Pegar essas manhãzinhas aí, tu vai melhorar
Has
muito,
changed
ó.
the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Royce. And it's half-time.
Palmeiras are 2 up, and on the balance of
Isso aí
things,
faz
I
muita
would say,
diferença, pô. O jogador fica
deservedly
liso, liso,
so.
liso.
They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Palmeiras largely dominant, up by 2 at the break.
Também esse negócio de
3-1.
jogar no contra-ataque
If you have
também é...
just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's had a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so
Contra-ataque
easy.
rápido, aí o cabo não calcula a jogada. Aí
How's
só,
that for a class
é só apertando, apertando, apertando. Se der certo, bem. Se não der...
on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Neymar. Neymar goes. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! And that's off target.
Jubilo Iwata really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne does well to get it back. And it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Batistuta.
There they go, hunting again.
Tries to
Dá
pass it
falta
through.
daí.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Neymar. Neymar makes a dash for it. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Unai Simon did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Rui Costa. And he's well positioned here. And De Bruyne! Messi wins the duel. Chance, surely! And that's a sharp finish. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Jubilo Iwata may be down, but not out just yet. Rui Costa. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Aguero. He's having a pop! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. De Bruyne. Oh, that was vital. But that has not gone well. Oh, this is a great
Até dá ouro
position.
mesmo, hein?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, just a keeper now. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Gerrard. And this is Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar stood his ground strongly. De Bruyne. Rui Costa. So what can they make of this? Mateus. And this is Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! And he's stuck it away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Palmeiras visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Aguero. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And the
Alfão, não deu pra
referee brings it
você
to a
não,
close.
garoto.
Palmeiras pretty much in
Joguei
utopia,
muito essa aqui.
imposing themselves in the manner they wanted
Não,
right
moço, não.
from the start.
Mas teu
A
futebol não é
show
ruim, não.
all about
Vou
one
te falar a verdade,
side's
não é ruim, não.
remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Batistuta.
Ela joga. Ei, bota pra tu aprender controle de bola. Tô te avisando. Controle de bola e o driblezinho mais simples pra tu. Eita, dá. Aí tu não chega, pô. Olha aí, ó, aí, ó. Olha a diferença do jogo. É diferente, moço. Cabo que dribla é diferente desses cabos que não que joga igual tu joga aí. Deixa eu ver quantas que o Ralph ganhou mesmo. Contar direitinho. Partidas. Esse fica, né? Uma vitória minha. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Isso aqui foi tudo hoje, será? Eu acho que não. Ah, de hoje, só as de hoje. Deixa eu ver a data, hoje é 29, não. Hoje é 31, dia 31. 31, começando daqui. 31. Bora, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-3 que saiu. E aí, Toto? Como é que foi lá na igreja? Hã? Ah, tá de barriguinha cheia. Tu trouxe nada pra mim, bicho. Tu. A moto tá aí fora ainda. Que bom que tu vai comer. Pix? Não tem jeito nenhum, Pix.
Ah, não acredito.
Olha aí, mas não é certeza não, acho.
Porque aquele arroz ele tá pouco demais. Só pra comer. Vou fazer uma sopinha. e apimentada com carninha pra mim.
Eu falo. Eu falo.
Gente, zerado.
Eu tô pondo a cabeça
Bem
da
de crédito aqui. Dá pra usar.
Nossa, só isso aí dá.
Deixa eu ver.
Gente, eu dei uma taca no Ralph, taca. Acho que carro não tem. Já não tem ninguém. Plano de jogo. Tem algum jogador errado aqui. Tá dando certo. Tô jogando aqui já, vou fazer um evento aqui pra pegar uma moeda aqui. Oxi, por que que... Nossa, joga o time da Espanha.
Vai encher na salada. Copo de salada.
aquele copinho aí, pai. Vou mostrar aqui.
Nice, copinha aí. Você mexe tem a barriga. Tô vendo o que aqui todo mundo. Dá pra transferir R$2 pra mãe dela. No crédito.
Eu tinha.
Não tinha mesmo não. Tinha crédito, ela pegou e transferiu. Passou do pai, você é vergonha. Vou pegar aqui 50 moeda pra poder dar um giro na box aqui. É isso aí. Aí pega o Ramos Rodrigues. Ah, cara, com assistência tem raiva, ó. Só pega com assistência só. A ela, nem com assistência vai perder. O time dele vai forte. Vai não. Se lascou.
Se pra ganhar dele, aí eu faço assim. Aí ele vai tirar assistência. Vai, vai.
É doido.
Vem, mãe.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly.
Taca no Ralph.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yamal! It's hit the upright. That's put paid to the danger.
Aliás, não jogo nenhum por ele. Pode botar certo o que quiser.
Hazard does well to get it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's shifting. Oh, shooting chance!
Vai pegar gol se zerro ela.
Oh, that was
Aprender não usar assistência.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Back when it goes.
Passou.
Very early stages, Jim, but
É,
anything
bola,
up
Ney.
to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
O que eu vou dar nele?
That has ended up in no
Aquela tava
man's
com
land.
o Ney.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
O pai gosta do Neymar, 0-10.
Ricky Puig. Yamal going face to face with his great rival.
Um pouquinho não.
Mikel Oyarzabal. He might be in here. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Tries a shot. It's anyone's ball now. Eric Garcia herring after the ball here.
Ixi.
Now it's Mbappe.
Ixi.
And this is Neymar. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Azar can see things others simply cannot.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Done delicately. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. And he's in on, goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off.
Filho de uma égua, que tem sorte.
Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. The pressing's in. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Lopez. He's going for goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And he's lost his man here. Guardiola.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Kubasi. Here's Oyarzabal. Nicely spread. No luck with that dink over the top.
Ai, dormi não, turme.
Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Azar. Guardiola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. He's in a great position here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos.
So right back into the action.
El dorsal
Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ricky Puig. Rashford.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eric Garcia promptly onto that, and that is that. Azar. Ricky Puig. Ricky Puig. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rashford. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. It is a corner. Surely now! And he's stuck it away. And we have liftoff. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Goes for the shot! Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap! And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rashford. That's the throw. Guardiola. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ricky Puig gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's just the keeper in his way. Picked out brilliant, takes a shot! Dispatched clinically. Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona restored parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking tidy in possession here. Closing in on goal. Now there, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Piercing,
So,
piercing, and with
Tá perdendo,
pinpoint
viu?
accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling him
He's having a hit! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Dink through, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Rashford. Ricky Puig. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe is onto this. Now this could be a chance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Fermin! And he's heaved it away. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be the final act.
Zé assistência.
Can
Tá lá,
celebrate
pela
now. They
assistência.
have exactly what
Zé
they
Rué.
craved.
Liga.
Ei, você quer dar o giro aqui na tua box? Quer girar? Vou não. Vai girar na box do Messi mesmo aqui. É. Beijinho do pai. Sortudo, patoca! Bichinho, tu quer pegar quem primeiro?
Cristiano não é.
Então vai lá, cachorrinho. Gente, não acredito, patoca!
Neymar!
Você vai absolver. Tô tendo salada mesmo, patoca! Mas daqui pra sair tá pegar o possível. Olha o vídeo que fala. Cachorrinho aí do parque, bebezinho. Acho que tá. Deixa eu falar agora, vou falar com aquele Zé Ruelo lá. Sem assistência. Esse é o dia que vê. Ela é fraca também.
ganhar? Foi? É? Pensei. Não precisa não. Que o sol seja C.
Eu tô sabendo ali, né?
Vou pegar a beira.
Pode do moço. Teu.
Né?
É.
Eu não.
Esse pode.
Eu não.
Ó o Ralph aqui, ó. Taca.
Perdeu, pai.
Melhor sem gravar. Ó, daqui pra baixo o Ralph. Taca pro Ralph. Aí ele ganhou 3, e aí, batei 1 aí. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Urra!
8, 9, 10. Aí aqui. Deixa eu ver ele aí. Aí aqui 11. Aí esse beijo aqui. Taca, Ralph. Hã?
Eles são velhos.
Sei lá.